To Big D. Golden State playing its second game since losing Jimmy Butler for the season with that torn ACL. That means a lot more minutes for Jonathan Kuminga. Of course, he did request a trade back on January 15th. But in this one, he was showing why he's a stellar NBA talent to begin with and why any team would want to add him to the roster. But that is not good right there. Steps on the defender's foot, then comes up hobbled. Ends up taking a seat on the end zone. Gets up, like, all right, maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm not. He left the game, did not return. 10 points in 9 minutes, did not miss a shot. All right, so now we got less than 3 to go in the third. Najee Marshall knocks down a 3. Dallas is up 5. Steph, oh, that is deep. Warriors down just 2. Let's jump to the fourth quarter now. Less than 8 to go. The game is tied. Ryan Nembhard, little step back, bottoms. Dallas back on top. Next possession for the Mavs. Marshall, another 3. And then Steph, he likes that spot. He likes all the spots, actually. 8 of 15 from 3. He finished with 38 points, but his team was down double digits. Marshall, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Dallas has won 4 straight, their longest win streak of the season. 123-115 in this one.
Such a shame. He was playing great. And that definitely hurt as well, not having him available for the second half. You see the standings, you see where we are. The players are, I love their effort tonight. Their energy on the bench was great. We're going to keep fighting, and whatever happens, happens. So we'll see where everything goes in a couple weeks, but we're just going to keep competing.
Brian Windhorst joins us now. So obviously Jonathan Kuminga has a few injuries of his own after this game, but probably nothing like what the Warriors have with Jimmy Butler. And that is the thing. Kuminga worked his way back into the rotation with that Jimmy Butler injury. So now how likely is it that the Warriors are still going to trade him?
Very likely. They're really going to try. They've been trying to trade him since the moment they signed him. They weren't allowed to until January 15th. But trust me, even though Kuminga made this trade request, it wasn't needed. The Warriors knew they were going to try to trade him. The whole league knew they were going to try to trade him. The difficulty with Kuminga is establishing his value. It's the same reason there was a contract stalemate last year. There's the same reason that Steve Kerr has found difficulty finding a role for him. He's an unquestionably talented player who has value that's hard to discern. And the Warriors have a high standard because they've got limited time with Steph Curry left. They can't just make any trade to satisfy him. And so the bar is high. We'll see over the next 2 weeks. But I think what the Warriors don't want to do, they don't want to use this precious asset and then wish that they still had it, whether it's in 2 weeks from now or whether it's this summer when they could still trade him at that time too.
Well, speaking of the entire league knowing that Kuminga is going to be up for a trade, the entire league also wants to know if Giannis will be traded. He's obviously frustrated with what's happened there in Milwaukee in terms of how they're playing and things are not doing, in his words. So what is the latest out of Milwaukee in terms of his status going forward?
Guys, the entire NBA trade season is hinging on what happens with Giannis. Because if Giannis comes onto the market, not only would there be immense interest in him, but because of the size of his contract and the potential of a multiplayer trade, I think you could see this generate 2, 3, 4 different teams involved in trades and many, many players. But the Bucks to this point have yet to cross the Rubicon there, and Giannis has yet to cross the red line and ask for the trade. Everybody in the league believes this is eventually going to happen. Everybody in the league can see that the Bucks are not good enough to support Giannis going for a title contention and knows that this moment is going to come, and they're preparing for it. But just there doesn't seem to be a clarity on when it might happen. So they will stay on the sidelines and they will wait. And if the bell goes off, you will see a hive of activity.
Blockbuster.
Yes. Just imagine what that trade scenario would look like. Brian Windhorst, appreciate the insight, brother. All right, it was a thirsty Thursday kind of night in the NBA, starting with the Rockets visiting the Sixers. Houston had lost 4 straight road games coming in. There's KD. And then there is KD. Walking into a 3, got the foul, made the 4-point play. He had 16 points in the first half. Joel Embiid at the other end, he had himself a half and a night. That was 18 in the first half for him. The Sixers were up 7. We jump ahead to the fourth quarter, and Embiid going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. How about that move for the bucket? A minute later, Sixers are down 9. That's a 3, so make it a 6-point game. And then Embiid again to the post. 32 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, 9th career triple-double. Oh, you know what else they got on the team? My man, Tyrese Maxey. How about the Wildcats? He tied the game at 113. Next possession, KD gets it to go. Houston's up 2. Less than a minute to go in the game. KD's pass stolen by Paul George. Headed the other way. Maxey, layup. We're tied at 115. Closing seconds. Maxey drives, gets blocked by KD coming from the weak side. Did the ball hit the backboard before the block?
Yes.
Yes, it did. Yes. So it should have been goaltend, but not called, not reviewed. We go to OT. Maxey. Oh, the finger roll puts Philly up 2. KD misses, but gets it back to him in traffic, gets it to go. The deficit is 2. It's a 4-point deficit here. Rockets lose the ball. Maxey finished with 36 points, 10 assists, and the Sixers get it done in overtime, 128-122.
I felt in the 4 quarters overtime, and I saw him out play. I guess it was needed, so it feels good if you win.
Physically, he looks good, man. He looks good. He's moving well. He walked into the locker room after the game and said, "There's no way I should ever play more minutes than Tyrese." And I said, "No, that's great. You should do it more."
If you could pick a second player to represent Philly as an all-star with you, which
process?
Process?
Yeah, y'all go make sure that he gets an all-star game. I don't know if how this works.
Joel Embiid?
Yeah, Joel Embiid. Okay, an all-star game.
All right, so
Did people forget who the process was, by the way?
Tyrese is good at a lot of things, but not impressions. That was a terrible impression
Very
of Joel
cute, though.
Embiid. Speaking of the process, dude, 46 minutes. He did all the things across the box score. He logged his 6th career 30-point triple-double in the win. That's good for second most in Sixers franchise history. Only one guy had more, and he's a legend, Wilt Chamberlain.
We also had Wemby, and he did Wemby things against the Jazz. And you know what? They needed him because the Spurs, they blew a 16-point lead in their previous game, which was against the Rockets. They were up by as many as 15 through 3 in this one. Spurs up 6, make it 9, actually 10, because Wemby hit that 3, got fouled, made it a 4-point play. A couple of plays later, though, the Jazz have the response, defense into offense. Look at Ace Bailey. Spurs lead down to 5, and Mitch Johnson's like, timeout, please. Early 4th quarter, Jazz down just 2. It's Bailey again to tie it. Can we put that in top place?
That pass was nice.
I'm saying the whole thing. He had a career high 25 points in this one. The game was tied at 99. Wemby, corner, 3, nailed it. 26 points, 13 rebounds, 5 blocks. Spurs also have De'Aaron Fox, so that came in handy. So did that 3. Spurs lead is back up this point to double digits. Couple of plays later, it was 10. 2-man little thing here. Wemby, Fox, it's another 3. 31 points for De'Aaron Fox, who absolutely took over down the stretch. Stephon Castle also got inside. There was no collapse this time. The win goes to the Spurs, 126-109.